And then exhale, bring the arms back down. Go ahead and create little shoulder rolls. We're going to do 4 to the front. So inhaling, lifting the shoulders towards the ears, and then exhaling towards the front. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. 4 to the back. Inhale and release back, opening up the chest. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up and exhale back. One more time. Inhale up and exhale back. Pinch those shoulder blades together. Drop the shoulders. Level the chin. Crown of the head reaches. And your inhale, sweep the arms up. And on your exhale, bring the right hand down, reach up and over with your left arm. Inhale back to center, and then exhale, bring the left hand down, reach up and over with the right. Getting a nice stretch through the side body there, trying not to collapse through the left side. Inhale back to center. Exhale, right hand down, reach up and over with the left. Inhale back to center, and then exhale, left hand down, reach up and over with the right. Inhale, center, and then on your exhale, you're just going to round through the back, bringing the hands to the mat. Forehead towards the shins. Just trying to wake up the spine. Good. Inhale, walk the hands back. Let's go ahead and switch out the legs. So if the right leg's in front, let's place the left leg in front and vice versa. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, right hand down, reach left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left hand down, reach with the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, right hand down, reach with the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left hand down, reach with the right. Inhale back to center, and then exhale again, fold forward, rounding through the back, forehead towards the shins. You can go a little bit deeper this time, bring the arms a little bit further forward. Good. Inhale back to center, taking the left ear towards the left shoulder, stretching out the right side of the neck. Drop that right shoulder so that you get an even deeper stretch through the neck. Inhale back to center, bring the chin to the chest. Inhale back to center, right ear to the right shoulder, dropping that left shoulder. Good, one more time. Inhale back to center, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale back to center, chin to the chest. Inhale back to center, right ear to right shoulder. Inhale back to center, chin up towards the ceiling. Good. Inhale back to center, sweeping the arms up. On your exhale, you're going to take your right hand behind you, left hand to the right knee, and twist. The gaze should just come right in, to the side wall here, not too far back. Inhale back to center, and then exhale, take the right hand to the left knee and twist. One more time, inhale back to center, sweep the arms up, exhale, twist over towards the right. This time, see if you can take your gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale back to center, and then exhale, hand to the right hand to the left knee and twist. Gaze out over that left shoulder. Always beginning the twist at the base of the spine and traveling up. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring them back down. Let's go ahead and come into child's pose. So keeping the knees together, I want you to bring the bum towards the heels and then just shimmy left and right so that the space between the calves and the hamstrings and then the quads and the belly decompress. And then when you're as far down as you can possibly go ahead and bring your forehead towards the mat. Take the right shoulder, walk it back, and then walk those right fingertips forward, stretching out that right arm. Same thing with the left. You retract the left shoulder back, and then walk the left fingertips forward. Hold here. Good. On your next inhale, let's go ahead and come up into table, bringing the hands directly beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. When you create this table, you should be able to look between the feet and not the knees and not see the feet. Pushing the tops of the feet into the mat, the shins, the knees, making sure that the hips are directly above the knees, and then tuck that belly button in towards the spine. The ribs knit in towards the midline of the body. Shoulders are directly above the wrists, and then we push into the pads of the fingers so that the wrists aren't taking the weight of the body. And then roll those shoulders back. Can you create more space in the neck? Crown of the head reaches forward, gaze comes directly beneath the face. On your inhale, let's go ahead and drop the belly, lift the sacrum with the crown of the head coming into cow. And exhale, cat. Back of the heart up towards the ceiling, round. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Last deep inhale and hold here. Exhale, round to the back and hold. See if you can push the back of the heart up closer towards the ceiling. And really reach. Good. Inhale, come back to neutral spine, and on your exhale, go ahead and tuck your toes, lift your hips, come into downward facing dog. So in downward facing dog, we want to make sure that we're not shifted forward in like a plank with basically our bum up. We want to shift back into the shoulders. Pedal out your dog here, right and left. Dropping one heel, raising the other so that we're stretching out the back of the calf and the hamstring. Good. Come back to neutral. On your inhale, lift both heels up high towards the sky. And on your exhale, drop the heels and the hips over towards the left side, stretching out the right side of the body. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale the hips and the heels over towards the right, stretching out the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale the heels and hips over towards the left, stretching out the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right, stretching out the left. Inhale back to center, both heels up high towards the sky. And on your exhale, begin to walk your feet to the front of your mat. We're going to fold forward here. So taking the pinkies inside the creases of the elbow, I want you to sway left and right. allowing the spine to lengthen, dropping the head. Inhale, come back to center, drop both hands down towards the mat. Place the hands on the shins, roll the shoulders back, lift halfway. And then exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, walk the hands up the legs, slowly stack the vertebrae, one on top of the other. Come all the way to standing, the head is the last to rise. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, halfway lift, reach to the crown of the head, hands on the shins again, pushing into the shins, seeing if you can lengthen out the spine. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, walk those hands up the legs. Head is the last to rise. Exhale, inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, halfway lift, reach to the crown of the head. Exhale, fold both feet to the back of the mat. We're going to come into plank. And we're going to hold our plank here. Pushing through the heels, reaching towards the back of the room. Crown of the head reaches forward. And then on our exhale, we're going to drop to the tops of the knees and shins, and then disengage the toes, and exhale, chaturanga down slowly, all the way down onto the mat. And then inhale, roll those shoulders back, lift halfway, baby cobra. Exhale, shift back into child's pose, and then come into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right foot high towards the sky. And on your exhale, you're going to sweep the right leg through to meet the right thumb. Now, if the right leg doesn't come all the way through, you can bring it halfway, grab onto the ankle, and then bring it forward. Coming into a runner's lunge, so your right hip comes back, left hip comes forward. Hands are tented. What we don't want to do is place the body over top of that right thigh, right? We're not using that as a crutch. We're lifting. Good. Hands down to the mat. Right foot meets the left, coming into that plank. Dropping to the tops of the knees and shins. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, lift just a little bit higher, still baby cobra. Exhale, down, shift back, child's pose. Downward facing dog. Left foot high. Left foot sweeps through to meet the left thumb. Coming into lunge on the opposite side. Left hip back, right hip forward. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Left foot meets the right. Coming into that plank. Drop to the tops of the knees and shins. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, lift. Just a little bit higher. Exhale, release, shift back. Child's pose. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot high. Right foot sweeps through. Coming back into that lunge. Take your left hand to the inside of the right foot. Right hand to the right knee and begin to stack the shoulders. Right shoulder on top of the left. And you can stay here, or if you want to, you can release the right hand up towards the sky. Good. Exhale the right hand down, right foot meets the left, coming into that plank. Now you can modify if you still want to by dropping to the tops of the knees. Otherwise, exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, upward facing dog this time. And then exhale, down dog. Left foot high. Left foot sweeps through, and we lunge again. We bring the right hand to the inside of the left foot this time, left hand to the left knee, and we begin to stack the shoulders. And if you release the other hand, please do so again here. Good. Exhale, left hand down, left foot meets the right, coming into plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot high. Right foot sweeps through. Coming back into that lunge. Set up the legs. And then when you're ready, come up to standing lunge. So the right knee tracks between the grand toe and the middle toe. On your inhale, you're going to reach the arms up. Right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, straighten this right leg. And then exhale, bend back into it. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend and hold. Hands down to the mat. Right foot meets the left, coming into plank. Chaturanga down. Inhale, upward. Exhale, down dog. Left foot lifts. Left foot sweeps through. Coming into that lunge, set up the legs. And then inhale, arms up. Left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale, straighten that left leg without locking out the knee. And then exhale, bend back into it. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend and hold. Hands down, left foot meets the right, move through your flow, or you can just be in a downward facing dog. Inhale, walk the feet to meet the hands, fold forward at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse your swan dive. Arms come out, tailbone tucks, abs engage. At the top, interlace your fingers, and on your exhale, you're going to take the hips to the left, arms to the right, coming into crescent. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hips to the right, arms to the left. Inhale back to center, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, reach to the crown of the head. Exhale, fold, sweep the hands, coming into Utkatasana, or chair's pose. So in chair's pose, we want to make sure that our knees are directly above our ankles. We should be able to lift all 10 toes off the mat and wiggle them and then place them back down. The arms can either be lifted above our head, here at shoulder height, or down on our thighs. What we don't want to do is collapse through the chest or bring our bum out like a tail bunny, right? Like a bunny of a tail, rather. So we want to tuck that tailbone under so that we have a nice flat back. Breathe. And then exhale, straighten the legs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, reach to the crown of the head. Exhale, fold. Reverse your swan dive. Arms come out, tailbone tucks, abs engage. Interlace those fingers again, hips to the left, arms to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hips to the right, arms to the left. Inhale back to center, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, reach to the crown of the head. Exhale, fold, sweep the hands, Utkatasana, chair's pose. See if you can sink deeper into your chair. Can you bring those thighs parallel with the mat? And then exhale, straighten the legs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, reach to the crown of the head. Exhale, fold, walk or jump the feet to the back of the mat, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot high. Right foot sweeps through. We're going to come back into that lunge, standing lunge. And then on your exhale, you're going to drop that back left heel, coming into warrior one. So nothing in the upper body or the lower body changes other than the foot. So the hips are still square towards the front. The arms are still lifted. Drop those shoulders. And then we're going to take the blade of that left foot and push it into the mat so the arch of the left foot lifts. Hands down to the mat. Right foot meets the left. Come through your flow or meet in downward facing dog. Left foot high. Left foot sweeps through, coming into that lunge. And then when you're ready, drop that back right heel, 45-degree angle. Hands down to the mat, left foot meets the right, come through your flow. Inhale, right foot lifts, right foot sweeps through, come back into that lunge. Drop that back left heel, warrior one. Open up warrior two. So you're gonna shimmy that right foot to the middle of the mat. The left foot comes back so that you are either in line, heel to heel or heel to arch. You should feel like you're on a balance beam. Arms come up, shoulders come down. Raise through those fingertips. The gaze should come towards the right middle finger. Or bending into that right knee. Let that right palm reach towards the front of the room, and then exhale, reverse your warrior. Left hand comes down to the left leg, very gently. Gaze comes up towards that right thumb. Inhale, come back to center, and then on your exhale, you're going to take that right elbow to the right knee. Hold the right hand out like you're holding a bowl of soup. Make sure that you don't sink into that right shoulder. Lift the left arm up. Gaze either comes to the left thumb, right here where the bowl of soup is, or your left big toe. Whatever is most comfortable for your neck. Remember not to collapse into that right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, warrior two. Straighten that right leg, push the hips all the way back, reach towards the front, and then exhale, float the right hand down. It can either come onto the shin, the ankle, or the outside part of the ankle. Left arm lifts, gaze comes to the left thumb, middle of the wall, or the right big toe. Good. Inhale back to center, bend back into that right leg, cartwheel the arms down. Right foot meets the left, come through your flow, or meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot high. Left foot sweeps through, come back into that lunge. Inhale, arms up. Drop that back right heel, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. So remember, heel to heel or heel to arch. Bend into that left knee. Arms come out, shoulders come down, gaze comes towards that left middle finger. Flip that left palm, reach, and reverse your warrior. Right hand comes down to the right leg very gently. Inhale, come back to center, left elbow to the left knee. Remember, don't collapse into that left shoulder, track it back towards the hips. Right arm comes up, gaze comes towards that right thumb. Inhale, come back to center, warrior two. Straighten that left leg, push the hips all the way back, reach towards the front, and then exhale to Trikonasana, triangles pose. Inhale, come back to center, bend back into that leg, cartwheel the arms down, left foot meets the right. Coming through your flow, or just meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot high. Right foot sweeps through, lunge. Exhale, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Put that right palm, reach, reverse. Inhale back to center, side angle. Right elbow to the right knee, inhale, left arm up. Inhale back to center, straighten that right leg, push the hips, reach, and then exhale, Trikonasana, triangles pose. Inhale back to center, cartwheel the arms down, right foot meets the left, come through your flow. Inhale, left foot lifts, left foot sweeps through, lunge, arms up. Exhale, drop that back right heel, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Shimmy that left foot in, spiral that right foot down, 90-degree angle. Reach out through the fingertips, gaze comes to that left middle finger. Flip that left palm, reach, and reverse. Inhale back to center. Exhale, right elbow to the right knee, left arm lifts. Sorry, left elbow to the left knee, right arm lifts. Inhale back to center, warrior two. Straighten that left leg, push the hips, reach, and then exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, come back to center, bend back into that left leg, cartwheel the arms down, left foot meets the right. Coming through your flow. And meeting in downward facing dog. Inhale, walk or jump the feet to meet the hands. Fold forward at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, reach to the crown of the head. Exhale, fold, sweep the hands, Utkatasana, chair's pose. Exhale, bring the hands through heart center. Take this left elbow to the right knee. We're gonna come into a seated twist, making sure that that left knee doesn't sneak forward. And then begin to push the hands together so that the spine twist, beginning again at the base of the spine. Good. Inhale, we come back to center, and then exhale, we take the right elbow to the left knee, making sure that that right knee doesn't snake forward, and then push the hands together, twist through the spine. Inhale back to center, re-extend those arms, and then exhale, straighten the legs, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Arms come out, tailbone tucks, abs engage. Exhale, hands through heart center. On your inhale, you're gonna lift that right knee into the chest. And on your exhale, we're gonna come into warrior three. So you're gonna shoot that right leg back, keeping the hips square towards one another. You may find that coming off your mat might be a little bit easier. Keeping the hips square. So again, you don't want that right hip to lift higher than the left. You're gonna keep them flat and on the same plane. Push through that heel, flex through the toes. The arms can either come out or straight in front of you, or they can stay at heart center. Good. Inhale, come back to center, bring the knee into the chest, and then exhale, release it down. Inhale, lift the left knee into the chest. And on your exhale, shoot that left leg back. Push through the heel, flex through the toes. Hands come together. Come out or reach forward. Push through the heel. Good. Inhale, bring that knee into center. And then exhale, release it down. Shake out the legs. We're going to come into half moon. So in half moon, what that's going to look like is you're going to bring your left hand about 6 inches in front of your left foot. If you need a block, you can do that. If you need to go up against the wall, you can do that. Your right hand is going to come to your right hip. Inhale, and on your exhale, just begin to hinge forward, bringing the hand down onto the floor. And when you're ready, begin to lift that right leg. And then stack the right hip on top of the left. And then if this feels comfortable for you, you can release the right hand up. If it doesn't, you can keep your right hand on your right hip. Push through the heel, flex through the toes so that that back right leg is nice and long and steady. Good. Close those hips, bring the right hand to the right hip. Exhale, release the right leg down. Inhale, slowly roll up. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, take the right hand down to the floor, left hand to the left hip. Inhale, lift that left leg high. Push through the heel, flex the toes, and then begin to stack the hips one on top of the other. And then if you release the other hand, please do so again here. Good, right. Left hand to left hip. Square off the hips, release the left leg down. Inhale, slowly come back up. Good. So we're going to put those two pieces together from warrior three to half moon. So inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, reach to the crown of the head. Exhale, fold, sweep the hands, Utkatasana. On your inhale, lift, bringing that right knee into the chest. And then exhale, shoot that right leg back, coming into warrior three. Exhale, bringing the hands through heart center. Take that left hand down onto the mat or the floor. Right hand to the right hip. Release the right hand up. Good. Exhale, close off the hips. Bring that right knee back in. Release the right leg down. Come back into Utkatasana. Inhale, bring that left knee into the chest. Exhale, shoot that left leg back. Warrior three. Exhale, right hand down, left hand to the left hip. Begin to stack the hips. Good. Rotate that left hip in. Bring the left hip or the left leg down. Coming back into Utkatasana, chair's pose. And then exhale, straighten the legs, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. And reverse your swan dive. Arms come out, tailbone tucks, abs engage. And then exhale, bring the hands through heart center. Go ahead and take a moment to grab some water if you need it. We're going to come into tree. And then we're going to come into, and then come down and do some seated poses. I'm going to move you guys, hopefully, maybe this first one will have been practiced. So I appreciate you guys being here. Let's see if that's a little bit better. All right. So in trees pose, we're come off of our mats because it's going to be easier if you're in tree pose that way. So we're going to lift all 10 toes off the mat, and we're going to find the four corners of the feet. So the bridge, the ball mound of the big toe, ball mound of the little toe, and the inside and outside part of our heels. You can just wiggle the feet back and forth, wiggle the toes, and then when you're ready, just bring the legs down. Or the toes down, rather. Begin to lift up out of the heels. Feel your calves lift. Feel your knees lift. Feel the external rotation of the thighs. Tailbone tucks under, abdomen engages. Bring the shoulders up towards the ears, and then back down along the spine. On your inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands through heart center. We're going to take that left knee into the chest, and then you're going to open up the left leg. So the options are you can bring the arch of the left foot to the ankle of the right foot, the arch to the calf, or the inside part of the thigh, or in half. Oh, right here, half lotus. Whatever option you choose, you want to make sure that you never come to the knee. And whatever you do on one side, you must do on the other. So let's go ahead and inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands through heart center, left knee into the chest, open up that left leg, and then place the foot. We're going to hold here and breathe. If you want to release your branches, you can. Good. Inhale, bring the hands back to heart center, left knee into the chest. Exhale, release it out and shake it. Again, coming to those ball mounds of the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring that right knee into the chest, and whatever you did with the left leg, we're going to do the same thing here. So we mirror the other side of the body. If you released your branches before, let's go ahead and do so again. Good. Inhale, we come back to center. Bring that knee into the chest. And then exhale, shake it out. We're gonna do that one more time. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center, left knee into the chest. And if you want to take it a little bit further this time, you most certainly can. Or you can be exactly where you were before. Arms come up and open. And if you sway, that's okay, so do trees. Inhale, bring the hands to heart center, right, left knee into the chest. Exhale, release it out. Shake the legs. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center, right knee into the chest, open. And if you released your branches on the other side, please do so again here. Good. Inhale, bring the hands back to heart center. Right knee into the chest. And exhale, release it out. Shake out the legs. Let's go ahead and have a seat on our mat. So we're going to come into staff pose. So in staff pose, what you're going to do is you're going to come and sit on your mat. You're going to remove the flesh from the sit bones so you can find the bony part of the bum. And then you're going to scissor the legs together so that there's almost no leg space between them. You're going to roll the shoulders back, bring the hands by the hips, and then push very gently into the mat so that the spine becomes very long and tall. And then push into the heels so that the legs engage. And just hold here. It's a very simple pose, but it's a very active pose, so you should be feeling it in the legs and in the tightness of the upper body. Good. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, fold over top of the legs. And you can either grab for the shins, the ankles, or if it's accessible to you, you can grab onto the toes. Rounding through the back. Good. Inhale, walk the hands up. Roll the shoulders back. Again, placing the hands by the bum. Push to the heel, flex to the toes. This time, let's see if we can lift the heels up off the mat. The more active you make your legs, the easier it'll be. And hold here. Good. After a while, your legs should begin to shake. You're going to hold it and breathe. Don't hold the breath. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And then exhale, fold over top of those legs. Good. Inhale, walk the hands back. Let's go ahead and bend into that left knee, bringing the left foot to the inside part of the right thigh. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twist over that right leg and then fold, bringing the hand to the foot if that's accessible to you. Or again, hands to the shin or to the ankle. Try to come forward with a flat back. Can you bend into those elbows so that you can straighten the back just a little bit more and the chest comes forward. Good. Inhale, walk the hands up. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands back down. Let's go ahead and shift out the legs. So the left leg extends, right leg bends. Sole to the inside of the foot. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twist over that left leg and then fold forward, bringing the hands. Again, wherever you brought them on the opposite side, you're going to do so again here, bending into the elbows, bringing the chest forward. Good. Inhale, hands up, sweeping the arms up, and then exhale, bringing them back down. Let's go ahead and come into butterflies pose. So in butterflies pose, please bring the soles of the feet together. And I want you to take your hands behind you, lift your bum, and bring the bum closer towards the heels. Opening up the feet just like you have a book in front of you. And then place the elbows into the knees. Inhale, lift. And then on your exhale, begin to hinge through the hips. With each inhale, we create length. And each exhale, we create depth. So each inhale, we lift just a little bit. And then on our exhale, we bend just a little bit further. See if you can bring the elbows into the knees so that you can coax the knees closer towards the floor. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold just a little bit further. Inhale. And then exhale, if you want to, you can round through the back, releasing all the tension. Good. Inhale, come back up. Let's go ahead and bring the knees together. We're going to extend the right leg out. We're going to bend into the left knee, bringing the left foot to the outside part of the right knee. And we're going to take the left hand behind us, create a kickstand. Right arm reaches up, and then the right elbow to the outside part of the left knee. We're coming into a spinal twist, and again, we want to begin that twist at the base of the spine. Lift, and then the gaze can come about 45-degree angle from our shoulder. Inhale, come back to center, twist to the opposite side. Good. Switch out the leg, so left leg extends. Right knee bends. Inhale, lift that right arm behind you. Left arm lifts, and then exhale, bend into that left elbow and twist. Now that left leg is still active because we're pushing through the heel and flexing through the toe. Good. Inhale, counter twist to the opposite side. The next inhale, let's go ahead and come back to center. Extend those legs out. Then very slowly, keeping the arms extended, roll down one vertebra at a time. Come to that sticking point where you feel like you're going to fall, and I just want you to hold there for a second. And then exhale, roll down completely. Good. Bringing both knees into the chest. I want you to create little circles along the ceiling, 4 to the right. And then 4 to the left. Good. Squeezing those knees into the chest again one more time. And on your exhale, I want you to take the knees over to the right. The gaze is going to come out over that left shoulder. If your left shoulder begins to lift up off the mat, then don't take the knees so far over towards the right. Again, coming into that spinal twist. Good. Inhale, bring the knees back into center. Squeeze. And then exhale, the knees over towards the left, gaze to the right. Inhale back to center, bring the knees back into the chest. Let's go ahead and release that right leg out. Now taking the right hand onto that left knee, we're gonna twist again. So bringing that left knee over towards the right side of the body, knees over towards that left. Good. Inhale back to center, squeeze that knee into the chest. Exhale, release the left leg. Inhale, bring the right knee into the chest. And then exhale, take that right leg over towards the left side of the body. Gaze comes over that right shoulder. Good. Inhale, come back to center. Both knees into the chest. Give them a nice big squeeze. You can shift right and left if you want. And then when you're ready, right foot to the right corner of the mat, left foot to the left corner of the mat. Coming into Shavasana or corpse pose, arms spread out, legs spread out. Just release. On your next inhale, shoot the arms above the head, toes in the opposite direction, stretch out the body. And then bringing the knees into the chest, roll over to the right side, using that right arm as a pillow. Pushing into the left hand, we come up to an easy seated position, just like we began the class. Inhale, sweeping the arms up. Exhale, bringing the hands through, heart center, bowing the head towards the hands. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice. I hope you have a safe and healthy and happy day. Namaste. Oh, we lost Angie. Thank you for coming, Michelle. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm gonna see if I can unmute you. There you go. Can you hear me, Michelle?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Thank you.
Very much.
You're very welcome. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Have a good day. Bye.
You too. Bye.